Hey, I'm here with the budget dining video. Now look, I just got on TikTok. I'd never been on TikTok before. So find me on TikTok. And actually my husband got my link in the bio. I didn't know how to do that. Oh, excuse me, I'm just put my hair down on my tight bun because it was tight. And plus, our house, wait, let me finish telling my story about my husband. He put my link in my bio on TikTok, so check me out on TikTok. It's under Slim Kitchens. But anyway, if you're new here, usually I show off my leanness in these videos. But our house does not have central heating, and it has never had it since we've lived here. We've been here 2 years, and the last 2 winters were freezing. Like the last Christmas, it was like 5 degrees. I live in Mississippi, and I've lived here for like 30 years. I'm not from here. I'm from somewhere who has 4 seasons, Michigan. And anyway, so it got really, really cold. And our house is really, really cold. It's like 80-something years old. So I wear a lot of clothes. We have like 2 gas heaters that are built into the house, and then we use space heaters. So we try to go as far as we can with those because in the winter down here, our electric bill goes down substantially because we don't have have to use air conditioning. So anyway, sometimes because the winters have been so cold, our gas bill from those 2 heaters and our electric bill, because we have all the electric heaters, got pretty high. So I try to acclimate as much as I can by just putting on more clothes. I stay active around the house. Sometimes I just get so chilled, I will resort to exercise. If I got cold enough, I will go plug in my elliptical machine that I haven't used since I started Burn Boot Camp. But it's a very good piece of equipment, so I'm not going to get rid of it because I might not always be able to go to Burn Boot Camp, but I can always stay in my house. So let me take a drink of my chlorophyll. So thirsty. Anyway, that's why I'm dressed. So if you want to see, because my big spiel is that if you want to be really lean, or even leaner than you are, eating like I eat works. I'm 58 years old. I'm very careful about what I eat. So if you want to see what I look like, just look at all the past videos. I've done like 50 something. And I have 49 and holding subscribers. So thank you, all of my subscribers. I can't be all my friends because I don't have that many. So anyway, I promised on TikTok a video about how to eat healthy on a budget. I've spent a lot of years broke my adult life. I'm not particularly wealthy at the moment. Things will get better. My husband just got a promotion, so that's wonderful. Anyway, these are snacks that I found. Dollar Tree, mostly. Some I got at Dollar General, and some I got at Rose's. And Rose's is, if you live in the South, you probably remember Fred's. It's basically Fred's. People who don't know what Fred's is, it's like a step up from Family Dollar and Dollar General. So, all right. So these are the things that I found. Now I'm going to start with things that will be a meal, basically. At Dollar Tree, I found, I should have had this more organized. I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. I found albacore, it says chum white tuna. So that explains how they can get away with selling albacore. Again, it comes from albacore too. Anyway, it was a Dollar Tree. A whole can of protein. Now, I used to eat this constantly when I was broke and I was living in a boarding house. Rice and tuna. I loved it. I ate it, every single day for like 3 months. Because I'd stopped eating, that was the first time I kind of tried out not eating meat. But I would still eat fish. So, and tuna's cheap. And all I had was a microwave and refrigerator. So, and this is actually I had a rice cooker. But this looks really good. Whole grain brown rice, which sounds delicious. Drain my can of tuna, really, really dry. And then when the rice is still hot, mix the tuna in with it. and lots of pepper. Doesn't really need salt for me because the tuna's so salty, and this is probably pretty salty. But yeah, that's filling and it's lean. I mean, rice, if you've got, unless you're really cutting your carbohydrates, rice is a good choice. And this is a good, solid meal, healthy meal. You can eat this 2-3 times a day if you like. It's so cheap. So that comes to $2.50 for a meal. And if you don't eat that much, 2 meals. Who knows? All right, so the next meal I found was, look at this, pasta. Like, I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I can't read all these labels. So let me see. It's made with cauliflower. Just 3 ingredients. It says it's lentil, pea, and cauliflower. And there are 4 servings, this says, so depending on how big of an eater you are. 4 servings, a serving size is 200 calories, which is low. Total fat, less than a gram, not even a gram. Sodium is extremely low, no cholesterol. Got 20 milligrams of calcium. That's good for me because I only get my calcium. I don't eat a butt ton of dairy. I mean, I eat some, but I must be getting enough because I'm not brittle. So anyway, this is iron rich, 3.1 milligrams. Well, I mean for this, but 13 grams of protein. I normally don't go through all the ingredients like this. I usually look for carbs and protein. I'm a 80s and 90s dieter. So, I wasn't until the 90s that I learned to eat higher protein, much lower carbohydrate, because that might not work for everybody, but you do lose weight. At that time, it was miserable, but now you can buy all kinds of things that'll give you energy and, make you more filling, more different things that you can eat. Anyway, so there's this also, this is part of the meal. My son eats pasta plain, but anyway, one of my sons. All right, so this is grated topping. This was at the Dollar Tree. One of my favorite things. I'm sure you could get. I think Dollar Tree product rotates. I mean, there's things that they have there all the time at every Dollar Tree. But I went to a couple different ones around where I live and found this, and I totally mixed this with some butter. They probably had some butter. They have a refrigerated section, but I didn't need any. So I mean, there was like butter, probably something if you want to melt butter on your pasta. And this. Now this isn't Parmesan. It's something a little different, but I mean, even these are so. I love Parmesan cheese. I used to call it poor man's fettuccine or fettuccine Alfredo because it's just pasta with butter or margarine and Parmesan cheese. So there's another one. That has tons of protein. I was like, 13 grams of protein per serving. You eat 2 of these servings, that's 26 grams, man. I'm thirsty again. All right, now. This is something I got because I thought they would be good to put in my tuna and rice. Now, they would add a crunch. I would have to taste it. I know I like the tuna and rice, but when I add these, I don't know if I'll like it. I'll have to let you know later how that turns out because I'm not eating these today. But these are jalapenos, crispy jalapenos. I saw something that would be amazing. Green bean casserole with these, either mixed in with the French onions or instead of the French onions. But anyway, these are like dried up crispy jalapeno strips. And there's 40 calories per serving. Of course, the serving is like 1 tablespoon. Of course, I could eat this whole bag. In fact, that might end up where it would go. Depending on how hot these are, this would be a good snack for me. I'd eat the whole bag. Sometimes I just want something really crunchy. And this would satisfy that. So this may never make it into my tuna and rice now that I put myself onto that. But anyway, so next. I found coconut oil. Now let me tell you something about coconut oil. I use a lot of coconut oil. But coconut oil, if you've ever heard of MCT oil is something I learned about at GNC. And the word is that it's a very, very, very good fat. And it makes for high energy and accelerated weight loss. So anyway, a good thing to do, an easy thing to do. Coconuts are delicious. If you don't like coconuts, it really doesn't give it, in my opinion, it doesn't give anything much of a coconut flavor. But if you put some in your coffee, like what's a serving size? It says it's raw. One serving is 1 tablespoon, 120 calories, 14 grams of one of the best fats, in my opinion, that you can eat. It's probably better than olive oil. I mean, I love olive oil. I use olive oil for cooking. I never really cook. I mean, it melts. It melts great, but it will harden back up if it gets cold. So, anyway, no carbs and no protein. But it's not for, put in your coffee, you get that good fat, energy, accelerates your weight. I think it helps your metabolism perhaps. I don't know, you can look it up. MCT oil. And I'm pretty positive it comes from coconut oil or coconuts. So, MCT oil is the same thing as coconut oil. I don't know, but I know it's good for you. All right, so I found some more olives. I love olives. I got these. Look it. These are like Kalamata. I got pitted Kalamata olives. Now, you know how many olives I use. If you've watched my signature salad video, I love olives, and olives are not bad for you. I mean, and they're not super fattening or anything like that. I mean, I don't think they have any carbohydrates. That's usually what I'm worried about. I don't sweat fat that much. Maybe I should start. I don't know. I know I'm a little thicker now, but the last time I got my body fat measured, it was 11%. So I don't think eating fat is that bad for me. What works for me is low carbohydrates. If I want to if I feel a little fluffy and want to take off some pounds, I cut out a lot of carbohydrates. So I mean that works for me. And I feel and combination of factors, my age, how because I've done things like this for so long. I eat better and better every year. So, because I'm discovering new things. And anyway, so that's how I get lean. If I want to lose a few pounds, I just really cut down the carbs and eating during the day. I mean, I've found at my age, and some people don't do it this way, I can go all day without eating. And I do a lot. And I work out regularly 5 to 6 times a week. I've been laying off leg day because my knee is still not better. But anyway, that is what I found works for me. Now, what I do may not work for you. Some people love their breakfast, and I am not hungry. And once I get going, and I've trained myself with, I used to borderline, what was it called? Eating disorder. So, I know what it feels like to go a few days without eating anything. I've had 2 colonoscopies. I know how it feels without anything. So, I know I can go 3 days without eating if I had to. So, I can go 3 days with eating very little. I know I can do that. So, if it comes with, age, experience, mindset, buying the right groceries to start with. So, anyway, put my olives aside. You could add these to anything you like. They're good to go in my book. I eat tons of olives. All right. This I haven't used yet, but this is coconut flour. Got this at the Dollar Tree. Organic coconut flour. Excellent source of fiber. I don't have a fiber problem. Just in the foods I eat, I get a butt ton of fiber. But if that is a problem, you may try to substitute coconut flour for your recipes. Now, I've never used it. Okay, here's the things. 1, keto-friendly, gluten-free, wheat-free. I forgot about that. For celiac, people who have celiac. Sounds like they can use this. It's gluten-free. Dairy-free if you're related to, allergic to dairy. Kosher if you're very strict Jewish person. Excuse me. No preservatives, non-GMO. This stuff. Now, I did bake bread with the cassava flour. Don't do that. Unless you need hockey pucks. That was a really bad idea. But I did. I did make some bread along with the wheat flour and the other things. And it was okay. So, that it's not so much different than white flour, but this is a lot better than white flour. So I don't thinking you can bake something regular just using just this. From my experience, mix it with your regular flour, with whole wheat, white, whatever flour you use. Which I use both, so because I've got this bread maker, so I love it. My husband loves my jalapeno bread. I'll just make it's just a French bread, and I'll chop up these pickled jalapenos that I also found. I didn't get these at Dollar Tree. I got these at Rose's, and they were less than $2. But they have been great because my husband, I just chop them up. I dry them off really good, chop them in little pieces, put them with the bread, and it makes great. It's kind of spicy bread. He loves it, so I've been making. He actually asked for me to make it. Usually, he doesn't like my CD. Well, no, if I fry it enough bacon fat, he'll eat my CD bread. All right, so we've covered. We got 3 meals, right? We had the pasta and the rice and tuna. No, that was 2 meals. But I did find, I think I got this at Dollar General. This was $1.25. This is bean soup. Now, it says it has ham in it. I don't eat pork, so I will just eat around the ham. Because from my experience with canned soup, there's very little real meat in it. So anyway, I mean these kind. Anyway, so 15 grams of protein for the whole can. This I love, especially now it's getting colder. I like to drink soup out of a mug. But this was it was $1.25. I'm pretty sure I got it at Dollar General, but they might sell it at Dollar Tree too. So that's a meal to me. Now I can snack on my jalapeno or put them in the soup. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good. All right, what else? We got okay, now I don't know. Now my sweet tooth is a lot better. I think from 14 years of not drinking alcohol, and just kind of weaning myself off of it. I don't eat like white flour, like cookies and cakes. I don't eat like cookies and cakes and pies and stuff. A lot of pastry stuff. I eat a lot of, like, I'll get my share of sugar, though, but I like toffee peanuts, which I did find at Rose's. They still sell the little tiny ones for like $1.25. That's a like perfect serving. I wish I could eat that few every time I eat toffee peanuts. So for people like me who tend to binge, these small, that's another thing I found at Dollar Tree. Small sizes. That's why I bought these. These are plantain chips. I've never had them. They sell them all over the place where I shop at like Home Goods and Marshalls and TJ Maxx, those stores. I've never tried them. I can't say I don't like them. I've never had a plantain. To me, they're a banana. I don't know. I've never had one. But when I finish talking about my food, I'm going to eat these while I'm on my video so I can share with you whether I like them or not. Make sure and save some of my drink. All right, so I get a sweet tooth. Now, the things I found at Dollar Tree, I just found these today. Breakfast coconut biscuits. Now, for me, that wouldn't be for breakfast. They're not super duper great for you or anything, but there's only 100 calories per pack, and it might be just enough sweet to curb my sweet tooth. So these I got at Dollar Tree. This I got for my smoothies. I love my smoothies. This is very sugary. I'm sure it's got tons of sugar in it. Anyway, but it's fruit, so fruit's naturally sugary. But anyway, I like to put stuff like this in my smoothies. And this was a Dollar Tree. These things are they're usually bigger. A pie filling can is bigger. I don't need bigger. I put this stuff I open it, put it in a plastic container, and put it in the freezer. And then when I want an apple smoothie or whatever else I can think to do with it, I got it ready. All right, these I found and I ate them all. I meant to save them for my video, but I couldn't resist. I was hungry, and they were the perfect snack for when I don't think I'd eaten all day. It was like the first thing I ate all day. I don't know, I'd probably judge me, but I knew that would be fine for me to eat this whole bag because the whole bag was less than 500 calories. And their brims, I think that's just a southern brand. I don't think I've ever seen it in Michigan, but I can't say for sure. I've never looked for it up there. But Brim's this is Brim's Cinnamon Twists. They make like pork. Well, they make everything, but pork rinds. If you eat pork, that's a really good source of snackable protein, in my opinion. And same with these crunchy. Do you ever have those cinnamon twists at Taco Bell, or was it? Oh, probably Taco Bell. I thought there was another Mexican one. But anyway, probably not just like those, because I haven't had those things in years. But they close facsimile. Oh my gosh, they're really good, as you can see. So anyway, what else I got? I think that's all the food. Oh yeah, I'm going to try my chips. Oh wait, let me show you a couple other things I got for my husband, because he specifically wanted taco seasoning, because I tried to make like ground turkey tacos, and he doesn't like ground turkey and very much. So I was really trying to disguise it because I didn't have anything else, and I had some spaghetti sauce that I got for like $1. So I know he'll eat it when he likes pasta. So anyway, I tried to make the other day. No, that was something else. But anyway, I was trying to make tacos with turkey meat and no taco seasoning. So I think if I try it again with actual taco seasoning, he might eat it. So I got that at Dollar General, and then he wanted seasoned salt and lemon pepper. I got 2 because they were only $1. This seasoned salt was it was less than the name brand Lowry's. It wasn't more than $2. I'm going to put this on his little fishing spice shelf right here. All this stuff goes on his little fishing seasoning, and because I have the fryer plugged in like right here when he cooks. All right, so those are things I found for my husband, and I found some candy. I forgot to bring it out. I'm not going to run back there and get it, but like I love chewy candy, and Tootsie Rolls, one of my favorites. Now, is Tootsie Roll just chocolate taffy? If somebody knows the answer to that without me having to look it up, let me know, because I like to learn it from people rather than just looking it up. So anyway, I love Tootsie Rolls. I actually like all the flavors because I like to mix them with the chocolate. Because anyway, I love chewy candy. So at Dollar Tree, I found manageable little bags that I'm not going to gorge on, because like I said, my biggest problem is binging. If I have too much available, I'm going to eat too much. I know that's what I like, and I know it's a matter of self-control, which it just make it easier on myself. I just buy like small packages like this instead of buying a whole bag for like $4.99, and then I hate them after one bite. In this case, but in the case of the candy, I found Sweet Tart Ropes. If you have never had Sweet Tart Ropes, do yourself a favor. If you like sweet tarts, try them. They are so good. But I found a tiny little package of Sweet Tart Ropes. That would satisfy my craving for that kind of stuff. I found another tiny little package of really good gummy bears. Just stuff like that. Tiny little package, just what I need. Little snacks that come in really small portions. Keep doing that. And so I don't gorge myself and then feel like a schmuck. So anyway, let's try these plantain chips. I don't know if schmuck is an offensive word. If it is, please let me know. I hear it on TV and I think it's funny. All right, so plantain, and this is garlic flavor. I got savory. There we go. Not bad. For one, after I eat if I eat the whole bag, I might think differently, because the first bite and crunch, potato chip. Tasted like a kettle cooked potato chip. Now, the more I chewed, the more I, could tell it wasn't potato, but it chewed up to stick to my teeth more than what a potato chip would do. A little thicker, not as thin as potato chip. And good. I'd eat these again. Let me see. Like I said, after I eat the whole bag, I don't know if I feel the same. So there's 140 calories in half the bag. So the whole bag is 290. That's less than 300. That's definitely a snackable calorie content, in my opinion. So, doesn't look like it has a lot of anything. Good for you. But, and there's 7 grams of fat. I don't know. They're good, but I would have to get a bag of Lay's potato chips, because if I can get a bag of Lay's potato chips this size, to me that's a snackable treat. You know what's in Lay's potato chips? Potatoes, oil, salt. And they're so good. I mean, original Lay's. Original Lay's. That's the only potato chips I'll get for a snack for myself. Original Lay's. So these I'd have to see the calorie content on a similar, size similar to this of regular Lay's, and see if these are lower in calorie, better for you. I mean, potatoes aren't bad for you. If that's what your carbohydrate pick is, then pick it. Just don't overload on potatoes. It's too many, in my opinion. Again, that might work for some people. That's never worked for me. Now, loading up, I just hardly ever eat potatoes. Well, I want potatoes, a super treat. Well, at the holidays, I let myself go more, but because Don doesn't eat a lot of potatoes. So, I'll get, anyway, rice is better. I like rice better. So, potatoes are never, French fries. I was going to say, special treat. My daughter and I were on a road trip. We just got back from a road trip. And, we both love fresh McDonald's fries and a big Diet Coke. And we got it. So I'm set on French fries for a while. But anyway, this was shopping on a budget. I got all of these products except for the ones I point out, Dollar General, for $1.25. Yeah, $1.25. Everything used to be Dollar Tree, now it's $1.25. And even the things I got at Dollar General were $1.25 or less. So anyway, there was a good haul. Watching your budget anytime, and even if you're not broke, it's not a bad idea to see what's in Dollar Tree. You will find some amazing things. And they're just I love to shop, so I just linger and look at all. I looked at all kinds of food that they had, and because their product, I think it changes some, so I can put that on my shopping rotation. So anyway. Slim Kitchens, eat slim on a budget.